Another name has been mentioned in the recent transfer rumors for Bayern Munich. Let's get right into it. Welcome to Talking Bayern, the one-stop shop for Bayern Munich content on YouTube. Today we'll be discussing the transfer rumor of Ryan Gravenberch to Bayern Munich this summer. So just some background and history on Gravenberch. He is a right-footed central midfielder who is 19 years old. He's turning 20 in I think a couple months. But he's a great young player who's obviously a great passer and a dribbler. He's thought to be a decent defender as well in the midfield, but definitely some statistics would indicate otherwise. From what I'm looking at least, he's decently tall as well as 190 centimeters, and he is a Dutch talent, and he came from the Ajax academy before moving on to the Ajax senior team. So this comes from a source per confirmation from transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Ryan Gravenberch's name was mentioned in discussions held between Oliver Kahn and Mino Raiola. For those who don't know Raiola, he's a major player agent with some of the biggest names in football as his clients, including Erling Haaland. While Bayern's main priority remains to find a central defender to replace Sewell departing, they are still interested in the Dutch midfielder. So how much would he cost? Well, he's valued at almost 35 million euros, but Gravenberch's price tag is rumored to be set closer to around 30 million euros. This is a fee Bayern would most likely not be willing to pay this summer, with so many players leaving on free transfers in the last two seasons. Also, if they're going to spend money, it would probably be on a central defender. Still, though, it's not an extravagant amount of money for someone of his quality and potential, although his contract does expire in 2023, so his price tag might continue to drop. If this is somebody you really, really want to get, maybe we could hold on and try to get him as a free next summer, but I really see Ajax selling in the summer, to be honest. So where would he play? He would play in the central midfield for us. He can also play like central defensive mid, but I see him playing as central mid. So question we have to ask ourselves, is he better than what we already have? Well, he could be about the same level as Musiala in the midfield right now, but he's nowhere on the level of Kimmich and Goretzka yet, especially defensively. However, I think he would be a great backup or third option and could provide excellent coverage. And in a COVID world, it's always a good idea to have somebody there as a backup. So going into his stats, he's played 24 appearances for Ajax this season. He has 1 goal and 3 assists. He's having a decent year this year, but it's certainly not on pace to match his 8 goal contributions from last season. Probably not meeting expectations, or at least certainly not exceeding them. I think a lot more people expected more from him this season. He hasn't really taken his game to the next level. And he has 10 appearances for the Netherlands with just 1 goal. So some reasons why I like this transfer. I think he has the potential to really shine at Bayern. I think that under Nagelsmann, he could really solidify our midfield, but most importantly, he could really break out and become one of the best midfielders in Europe if he really reached his potential. As I said, I think the sky is high for him, and honestly, he's still young, and the Bundesliga is a great league for young players to grow and develop. And I think, with that potential and kind of in this environment, I think he could really, lift off. We can see Musiala. Look how good he's been for Bayern. So definitely, I think there's a lot of potential for him here at Bayern. I'm excited to see if we did get him, what he could turn out to be. I know he's highly, highly rated. I know a lot of people speak very highly of him. So another question we have to ask ourselves is, would Gravenberch actually want to join? Well, Fab reported that Gravenberch would be open to join Bayern in the summer, so there's no reason to indicate otherwise. I think it just really depends on whether Ajax wants to sell him or not, but I think they will sell. It doesn't really seem like Ajax to let players go on a free, especially their young players, so I do think they'll sell him this summer. So in summary, I think this would be a good transfer, not an exceptional transfer. I'm not at least confident enough to say that yet. I don't think it's incredibly likely to happen, but it feels like Kahn wouldn't meet with Raiola in Monaco for no reason. There could be discussions over Erling Haaland, but still, I think there might be something more there. I'd be happy for Bayern to spend 30 million euros to sign Gravenberch, but not any more than that, at least unless he improves or shows a little bit more trajectory. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, Mia sa mia.